Atlas stone panels make it easy to add a rich dimension to your project, and these panels are also easy to install. The first step in preparing your walls for Atlas stone is to install a weather protective barrier system. Check with your local codes to see what requirements there might be in your area. Then it's time to install the accessories. You'll need to install 1 1/8" pocket or insulated siding pocket J-channels around all windows and doors. And if you're going to use the insulated corners instead of the stone corners, you'll want to install these at this time also. Now strike a line at a minimum of 2 1/4 inches above where you'd like the bottom of the stone to be. Align the top of the starter strip with the chalk line and fasten about every 8 to 12 inches. Now it's important that if you're going to use the stone corners, keep the end of that starter strip 2 1/2 inches back from the corner. In fact, it's a good idea just to draw a line at 2 1/2 inches from the corner, because that's where the stone panels will also begin. Before we go about installing the Atlas stone panels themselves, there are a few very important things that we need to understand. First of all, Atlas stone must be installed over a solid nailable sheathing, like OSB or plywood. Secondly, Atlas stone is manufactured of polypropylene. And like all cladding products that are manufactured of polypropylene or a vinyl, they expand when the temperature goes up and they contract when the temperature goes down. And therefore, we need to install it in such a way that we can manage that movement. The first time you look at a panel, you'll notice that there's elongated slots for fastening along the top of the panel. But there's also a round hole in the middle of each panel. It's very important for controlling the expansion and contraction of this product that a fastener be placed always in the center hole. That will control half the movement going one direction and half the movement going the other direction. In addition to that, on the top right end of the panel, you'll see a little line. That line is to indicate where to place the end of the next panel at the seam. If the temperature of the panels is below 30 degrees Fahrenheit, you want to stay to the right or away from that line by about 1/16 of an inch. If the temperature is 30 degrees or greater Fahrenheit, then just align the end of that panel with that line. Atlas panels install on a wall from left to right, and you should try to never have any panel shorter than 12 inches. Each full panel should have 7 fasteners across the top, which is approximately 8 inches apart, and one in the center of each seam.